Three brothers vanished from a small Michigan town while in their father's care, and it sparked a nationwide search. It's a case we've followed for nearly 9 years.
Andrew Alexander and Tanner Skelton disappeared without a trace. Yet after all these years, family and investigators get hopeful when tips come in.
And one recent tip led investigators to a pond in Ohio, and our Sandra Ali went along with them. And every single time they get a tip, we are always hoping that we're going to get some answers.
And they're hopeful too, Karen and Jason. You know, police say this tip was very, very credible. All the information matched up with what detectives already knew about the case, especially the location. It's an area detectives had already labeled as a hot zone. And as you're about to see here, we went along with search crews to this area that had not been searched before. So what leads us to this today? What can you tell us about?
We received a tip from an individual who had never come out with this information before. She saw a van matching John Skelton's, the description of the van he was driving, the minivan, parked on the side of the road here on Thanksgiving Day, the day before the boys went missing.
Right here?
Right here, right in this direction, yes.
And here we are, we're off the highway.
Right.
We're also up against a wooded area.
Right, we're on a main road, we're just south of Morenci where the phone tracked. The body of water here, as you see to the road, is only, maybe 30, 40 feet off the road. If John Skelton was parked here on Thanksgiving Day, this could have been an area that he was scouting.
You get so many tips.
Right.
But what is it about this that's different enough to warrant all of this?
Well, number one, this information has never come out before.
We are using both the cadaver dog as a search tool to potentially locate any type of material. Also using the side scan sonar out in this pond, attempt to locate any larger type objects in the pond, kind of also give us an idea of what the layout of the bottom looks like.
These bodies of water seem to be where a lot of things are found, whether that be evidence, the actual bodies. A lot of things can be hidden in water. If they're weighted down, they're just out of view. People aren't going to run across them. If they're hunters in the woods, if there's things like that, they're just not going to see those on a day-to-day basis.
Talk to me a little bit about the land search. What was that like? What are you looking for?
Basically, I'm watching the dog work. He's trained to pick up on decomposing human remains.
What's it like for you? You've been on this case from the beginning, so this isn't your first call connected to this case. What's it like every time you go out on a search like this?
Well, I treat them just as if it's the first search, and I showed up here expecting to find something. So whatever the tip is, whether information, I take that information and run with it as if it's going, whatever we're looking for is going to be here.
On this cold spring day, investigators from multiple agencies from Michigan and Ohio, along with the dive team's multi-million-dollar equipment, didn't find any answers.
Well, I mean, to me, a success isn't until you find something, but to me, it helps the detectives, okay, this area, because I'm confident of this area, and I'm confident that the detectives can rule that out.
Keep pressing on. We can't live and die with every tip. We just have to keep doing what we do, and we just really hope that people that have information still come forward.
And the tips still keep coming in after all these years. Investigators say they know for sure someone out there saw something that Thanksgiving weekend. They continue to urge people to call their tip line. That number is 517-636-0689. We've posted much more information as well on our website.
It's unbelievable. 9 years has passed. But the fact that someone did come forward with information.
All these years later, she had originally saw what she saw, but she said she never really put things together and felt compelled now to come forward.
Yeah, hopefully we get that answer one day.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sandra.